Hey everybody, it's Phil here at Woods Tree Farm, and it's a weekday evening. I'm out here after work. You can see still got my day job clothes on. I'll be changing here in a second, but this video will be a little bit different than some of my videos. This is more of a video blog update of some of the work that we've done out here lately. Our past couple trips out here, I haven't done any videoing, so I'm just going to give you a few updates of what we've gotten done lately. The first thing is just over to my side here. At our entrance, we had to get a new sign. And our old hand-painted sign faded in the sun. This faces south. It gets the sun beat down on it all day long, every day. And so the paint on the other one just didn't hold up. So I ordered a big vinyl decal. In fact, it was the same style of decal, same material and everything that I got on my truck. And that applied pretty easily, and I think it looks great here at the entrance. Another thing that we worked on lately is put up a mailbox, which I'm going to run out here and check for the first time. Funny thing about mailboxes, can you believe at the store they charge like 35, 45 bucks for a mailbox post? I made this one myself, one piece of scrap plus one new post, and this came together great. And apparently I need to fill out a form to have a mailbox. That's funny. I actually stopped by the post office here in Amelia, Virginia a couple weeks ago, and I said, hey, we've got this property, we want to put a mailbox up. And the guy working the counter says, just put one up. So that's what I did. But apparently the carrier wants me to fill out the official form to make us official. So please fill out and return to the box. Thanks, Scott. Awesome. So I can get that done today. All right. So we're going to head into the property here and give you a little view of the driveway. I don't know that I've ever done this. If you've been watching all our videos all along, this will be a new one for you. Our driveway is short. So all this along the entrance was bush hogged over the weekend. Not that tall stuff right there. All the rest of this was. There's our big old mulch pile. All right, so I'm all changed. First thing I'm gonna do is go over to the other side of the property where the food plots are, and I'm gonna get the pump running and get some water down on the food plots so those seeds germinate. I was here the other day. I noticed we're starting to get some germination, but it's been dry. We haven't gotten a lick of rain, and I should have been keeping that seed moist. I'm surprised any of it has even sprouted, but it has, thankfully. So we're gonna go water that first, and I'll move that sprinkler again before I leave. This is the bigger of the two food plots. I showed this for the first time a couple videos ago. Maybe it was even last video, I don't remember. But we've been running a sprinkler down here. I did some over the weekend, on Labor Day weekend. Had a friend stop by the property yesterday, ran it some more, and looks like we've got some stuff starting to come up. There's a bunch of stuff sprouting. Hopefully that's what we planted, and that's not just grass and weeds resprouting. But I'm gonna go over here now. I'm gonna try to grab it so it doesn't get me, and I'm gonna move it to, all right, you stop, I got you. All right, should have put the camera on a tripod for that. But it's watering an area that hasn't been watered in at least a couple days, and before I leave, I'll move it again, try to get another spot. We're just trying to get as much water down on this little quarter-acre plot as we can, and then I'll fill the pump up with gas and let it continue to run in a new spot after I leave. All right, now that I got the sprinkler running in the food plot back there, the next thing I'm gonna do is mow through the tall grass to the exit of the nature trail. I just showed you the entrance down the hill that way, The exit's going to be back in the corner of the field back there, and I want to have a strip of grass that's mowed, so when people come to the property, it'll be really clear where they need to go once they get out in the field to come back up to the main part of our property. So it seems like a good time to take a minute to tell you about what we're doing out here. We are a new Christmas tree farm. We planted our first trees this spring, and we are also doing a number of different seasonal events out here. The second seasonal event we've ever done is coming up in just a couple weeks. It'll be the first weekend in October. It's currently the first week of September. And so I've got about 4 weeks between now and then to kind of get everything that we want on the property in line for that event. So that's why I'm just doing a bunch of odds and ends out here today. It's just a bunch of random tasks needed for that event. So if you know anybody in Central Virginia, or if you're in Central Virginia yourself and you want to come check us out, go to woodstreefarm.com, get your tickets to our Fall Fest, and you can come out here. We'll have hay rides, and then we'll have the fire pit going with marshmallows. We'll have a bunch of games and activities. We've got a free craft. We'll have pumpkins for sale. Local vendors will be out here selling some of their wares. We've got the nature trail open. So lots of stuff to do out here for the whole family, and we're really looking forward to hosting people out here on our farm. So with that, I'm gonna get back to work. Sun's still above the tree line, so that means I got about an hour and a half of work to do. So here we go. All right, now we're gonna head up to the front of the property, work on a game that we'll have at the Fall Fest event. A little DIY game. Show you when we get up there. All right, back up here at the parking lot, and this is the game I was talking about. This is tetherball, and what I need to do today is attach the ball. Wow, it really got windy. So all this is just a tire. We found this tire in the woods, so that cost us nothing. Piece of electrical conduit that I cut down to 8 feet, and then filled the tire with gravel and concrete, and now this thing probably weighs close to 200 pounds, and I don't think it's going to go anywhere. So as soon as I cut these off, I'm going to lower it down, drill a hole in the top, and then create an anchor point to attach the tetherball. Here we go. Alright, so I just have one nut that I'm going to put on the outside with a washer in front of it, and then I'll use the nut on the inside to lock it down. I could have gotten a shorter eye bolt, so I don't have that much room inside to get this nut on. Alright, there we go. I didn't bring sockets with me, so I'm going to have to use this. Nope, that's not going to fit. Maybe use this. Nope. Alright, that should do it. And then I've got a clasp here with a swivel on it, so I'll tie my tether ball to that. And then I'll be able to take my tether ball off easily and bring it inside and protect it from the weather when we're not using it. All right, ready for hours of fun. All right, next up, I'm gonna get all of these tools out of my truck, and then I'm gonna go on a quest for some firewood over to the far side of the property. I've never filmed over there. In fact, I've only been over there myself just one time. So this will be something new for you guys. All right, Well, like I said, we're gonna go over to the far side of the property. Our property has two pieces of road frontage. We actually have two parcels. The one parcel has some road frontage and the other parcel has some road frontage. The only real entrance into the property is over on this side. Over there it's just woods, and there's a little power line that cuts through the woods about, you know, 60 or 70 yards off the road. So I went over there the other day. I bush hogged the power line trail, and I noticed there were a bunch of pine trees that were down. I didn't really evaluate how dry they are, but if they look like they're good and dry, I'm going to cut them up and use for firewood in the fire pit. And if they're not all that dry, then I'm going to hunt around in the woods over there for some other firewood. So let's go check it out. This is actually my neighbor's driveway where I'm going to get in over here. Never asked him if it's cool if I get in over here, but I hope it is. Only on it for a minute. And then we're going up here. The power line cut. Yeah, so over here there's a bunch of down trees, and a lot of blowdowns in the woods. Some pine, some poplar, but they're all still pretty green. Well, actually there's a good one that I would need. There's a couple good standing dead. They've all completely lost their bark. Standing dead trees, so they're probably good and dry and could be used for firewood right away, which is what I'm looking for. But I would need to bring the tractor over here to cut those and then pull them out of the woods. So I'll do that another day. But I see there's a couple things laying down here that are losing their bark. This other tree up here is losing its bark. So I think I'll probably be able to fill the truck up today with what I see laying around. So let's go get to work chopping some of this up here. Well, not as much firewood as I wanted, but it's a little bit of wood nonetheless. You can see the sun going down through the trees behind me, so I gotta get moving. Stick around till the end, got a little surprise for you guys. Something we picked up on the trail camera. And remember, Fall Fest, if you're in Central Virginia, you know people in Central Virginia, find us on Facebook, find that Fall Fest event, share it with your friends, I appreciate it. Well, it got dark quick. I'm standing in the headlights of my truck because it's dark and the camera couldn't pick me up. So thanks for watching. I feel like I got red eyes or something from all that light. And I told you I'd have a surprise for you, something we picked up on the trail camera, so that's coming up in just a second. Yeah, I'll flash it up at the end. Leave me in the comments what you think of that. And that's it for today. Thanks for following along in this little different style of video for me, more of a video blog of everything going on. Thanks for following along. I'll see you on the next video. Appreciate you. Talk to you later. Bye.